As busy women over 50, the last thing we have time for is to obsess over what jewelry to wear. That's why I've developed my own version of a classic style jewelry uniform with a French twist. With this approach, I look polished every day, and I never really have to think too hard when I'm packing for a trip. So by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how a small, curated jewelry collection can make everyday style and travel much easier. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I love the French approach to fashion, and that goes for jewelry too. The key words are simple and understated. That's clean, non-trendy pieces that reflect your personal style. In other words, a jewelry uniform. Now for me, that uniform is very simple. Earrings, a necklace, a ring, and a bracelet or two. And I don't count my wedding rings or watch. I think about my jewelry in three categories: my daily uniform, a small set for dressier occasions, and then those unusual sentimental and statement pieces. And I'll walk you through each one. What is my signature jewelry style? Some say you need to choose a metal, either gold or silver. I don't subscribe to that. In fact, I mix metals all the time. That's part of my signature look. And I favor hoop earrings over studs because they show better through my thick hair. Here's the small collection I draw from for my daily look. I always have a set of traditional silver hoops, gold hoops, and a pair of dangly gold balls. I also have these chunky gold hoops and these dangly hoops. Here are my three core necklaces going from longest to shortest: this pebble pendant, a gold and diamond station necklace, and this diamond and gold pendant with a silver chain. For bracelets, I have gold, brass, mixed metals, and silver in my lineup. Some are bangles and some are softer links. For rings, I have two: hammered silver and this gold ring with a pearl and diamonds. I never wear more than one ring other than my wedding bands. With a small collection of jewelry like this and my uniform of earrings, necklace, ring, and bracelet, I can mix and match depending on the outfit, and I always look put together. A pared down version of this is my perfect travel capsule. My motto with jewelry is fewer pieces, better quality. Now this is where a small, thoughtful collection really pays off, and it's also why I partnered with Ana Luisa for this video. Let's look at two pieces I recently added from Ana Luisa. First are these gold earrings. I added them because I needed something dangly but wearable every day. They're called the Ash double hoop earrings. Now see, there's this small plain oval hoop and a dangling rope style hoop. So classy. I chose gold, and these are 14 karat gold on brass, but I'm thinking I might order them in the gold and silver combination. I love my mixed metals. And there are several different material options for these earrings. They open with this hinge, and you can take the bottom hoop off and wear them as simple hoops too. I think they're just perfect, not too big or obtrusive and not so small that they hide in my hair. Something else worth noting is the posts are surgical steel, which is great for us gals with sensitive skin. I'm pairing the earrings with this distinctive pendant necklace, also in 14 karat gold over brass. It's called the Pebble, and I love this necklace for its simplicity and its drama at the same time. I needed a longer necklace to work over turtleneck sweaters, and this one does that beautifully. It has a dainty chain, so this dangling pendant is really the focus, and you can adjust it to a couple of different lengths to work with different kinds of tops like V-necks and round necks. It's a perfect everyday piece, and because of its length and slightly dramatic look, it completes my daily necklace lineup. I wore it recently at a speaking engagement, and I got lots of compliments. It can also be worn layered with just one other delicate piece, which I love. Here, I'm wearing the two pieces with my silver ring and bangle bracelet to complete the entire look. I've left links in the description box below to these two pieces, along with a link to the Ana Luisa website, so you can explore their entire collection. They have a wide range of classic and yet modern pieces in a variety of metals, as well as lab-grown diamonds, at affordable prices, great for gift giving. All of their pieces come with a 2-year warranty. I also appreciate their commitment to sustainability. Now let me show you how my formula actually works with other real outfits. Here, I'm wearing a button-down shirt. For the jewelry, starting from the top, I have silver hoop earrings. And next is this necklace. It's a silver chain, and it has a small pendant framed by silver with gold and diamonds in the middle. It just peeks out at the collar. I'm also wearing my favorite silver ring and this silver bangle with gold accents to complete the look. Last year, I bought these chunky hoops in Paris, and I love their casual, modern vibe. I'm wearing them here with a gold and diamond station necklace, very simple, and I'm wearing the same silver ring. Then I've stacked this brass bangle with this silver and gold two-tone bangle. I'm feeling a chunkier look here. I don't layer necklaces very often, but here's a layered look that I think works well when I want what's around my neck to make more of a statement. In this look, I start with simple gold hoops. The necklaces will be the focal point. And then I'm going to layer the pebble pendant from Ana Luisa with the gold and diamond station necklace. For the bracelet, I'm choosing a simple gold bracelet. It's a softer, daintier look that I think matches the necklace combination very well. And I complete the look with the gold ring with the pearl and diamonds. Now, as I said earlier, I do not consider my watch or my wedding rings in my minimalist jewelry count. My wedding rings are simple, and so is my watch. I have an Apple Watch, and most often I wear it with this understated, versatile metal band. The bottom line is less is more. If your jewelry disappears into your outfit, that's when you know it's working. Earrings, a necklace, a ring, and a bracelet or two. Keep it simple to keep it classic. Now, let's take that same formula and make it work for dressier occasions. Of course, I draw from my everyday pieces too for that. Here's my core selection though. I have some sparkly, dangly earrings, pearl studs, diamond studs, and these tanzanite studs that I purchased in Tanzania. And moving to necklaces, I have this tanzanite pendant that I wear with a silver chain, and I have a gold choker and pearls, of course. I have this sparkly bangle, an emerald tennis bracelet, and the same simple gold bracelet that's also part of my everyday look. For rings, I have the gold with pearl and diamonds you've seen before, and this flashier faux diamond cocktail ring. I have a few other precious stone earrings and necklaces, and as I said, I particularly love my tanzanite pieces because I associate them with a special trip. Generally, though, I find I don't reach for precious stones as often because I prefer bigger earrings that show through my hair, and I tend to like necklaces with a bit more heft. I do think that every woman should have a few precious stone options in the jewelry box. Remember again, my jewelry formula is earrings, necklace, ring, and a bracelet. So here's a classic dressy look, for example. Starting with the earrings, these danglies pair beautifully with this gold choker. On my wrist, I have a flashier, sparkling bangle and finish the look with the gold ring. In this look, the bracelet does most of the talking. We never want pieces competing for attention. I talked at the beginning of the video about the idea that your jewelry uniform should reflect who you are. So for me, there's another whole genre of jewelry, which is the unusual statement pieces and the pieces acquired through travel. I don't wear these pieces all that often, but sometimes I like a good ethnic look or something really dramatic or kind of artsy. For the ethnic side of it, for example, here's a necklace and earrings and bracelet that I got at a Maasai village in Tanzania. I love that I could support the villagers, and it's also fun to wear these pieces from time to time when I want to project a more bohemian, kind of funkier look than the more restrained style I typically wear every day. Normally, I don't gravitate toward beads, but with the right outfit, they can look wonderful. Take this necklace, for example. I got it at a shop in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Notice how with this necklace, I wear it with simple silver hoops and neutral clothing. I let the necklace do all the talking. I also adore this silver bracelet inlaid with lapis that I purchased in Jordan. It was made by Bedouins in the desert. My message regarding unusual and statement pieces is to let the pieces speak and don't add other pieces to compete with it. See how with this lapis and silver bracelet, I'm wearing simple silver hoops and a simple silver ring and no other jewelry. I love jewelry for the many different ways I can express my individuality and also to express my love of classic styling with occasional drama and memories of places I visited around the world. Do you have a jewelry uniform, or are you still deciding what yours is? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to check out the Ana Luisa links in the description box below. I invite you to subscribe to my channel for more inspiration here on Thriving Gracefully. See you next time.